Hello, hello, hello. Let me put my glasses on so I can see everybody. Just want to give y'all an update before I put out the short videos. I know some of y'all haven't been following what's going on, but so the RICO case out of California with the rolling 60s, just a heads up. Word on the street now is that Nipsey Hussle and Brick Baby, Wiz Khalifa, and several others allegedly, according to several major news organizations, are among celebrity, quasi-celebrity individuals. There's alleged to be some NBA and NFL stars in the mix as well that are involved in the allegations of RICO and extortion. Also, the shooting in Memphis that involved Sauce Walker and Say P. The gentleman that was caught nearby on a surveillance camera that it seems was before the shooting, without a mask or a hood or anything, has been, and I'm going to quote this part I feel is important, has been quote unquote found in the Houston, Texas area. There's a lot of chatter out there that it has some ties back to South Walker because Houston, Texas is where he's originally from. There were some unfortunate comments made on a podcast about people pulling up and like handling business and retaliation. I don't think that's the case. It is strange though that directly after the incident that took place in Memphis, that the gentleman that was pictured on camera would go to Houston and be found there. At the very least, there's irony at work in this world. More paperwork was released, unsealed, however you want to say it, in that rolling 60s indictment today. A lot of it we're still looking over and going over. I personally believe that there's going to be some superseding indictments out there, even though some of them are not included in the RICO charges. Some of the things that they're indicted for, some of the things, the overt acts in the RICO are things that other individuals aren't. There's only like 6 people included in the RICO indictment, but there was a total, I believe altogether it came out to 16 people that were arrested in connection to that Operation Drawdown. And people may say, well, I don't know who these people are. Why is it important to me? Well, let me tell you. Because it's not just California. We saw it in Atlanta. It's in California. I think it's about to happen in Memphis, personally, with the Dolph and CMB and all the situation that's going on there. We're seeing a pattern with the drill rap, this evolution, and it seems when it's a state RICO, it's one thing, but when you're facing federal RICO, it's a whole different ballgame. And it seems that they're taking this route for these individuals. And for those of you that are returning viewers, let me update y'all with my situation. You'll see I'm in a different place. It's kind of real mundane all around. I'm at my friend's house, staying in her spare room. We signed the paperwork to close on the house tomorrow. And there's check-in trust. It could be anywhere from 10 to 30 days before I'm able to receive the funds. And any assistance would be greatly appreciated at this time. I had an interview Thursday at Family Dollar for a job. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I kind of thought it was going to be better. I have applied at Dollar Tree that I can also get to from here. Anybody that would like to help support the channel, you know the ways. Hit the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. All the social media platforms are listed in the description box. As well as you can do the heart with the $sign, super chats, super stickers, as well as, the Cash App and the PayPal, they're listed too, and the Venmo, if anybody's interested. Honestly, this time it would be greatly appreciated. I'm really excited for once this next 30 days is done, the journey. I've got several campers we're going to look at and plans to go to Texas and then Arizona and be live streaming, showing you guys the glass bridge, hopefully at the Grand Canyon, something that one of the last promises I made to my son, I'm going to be able, hopefully, to fulfill. So, just a little update there. Day 2 of peanut butter crackers. They're protein filled and fortifying. It is what it is. And I just wanted everybody to know I'm okay. I've had several people reach out and ask. I am surviving. I have 17 more days that I can stay here because of our lease and the approval that was granted. And I'm going to stay somewhere else for a little while, and then I can come back for 14 days. But anyway, that's where it's at right now. And my email address also is in there. If you email me, I am having trouble at this time getting into some of my apps, and I do apologize. Hey, Justice Jane, I do apologize for that. If you message me through the Nina's World Facebook Messenger or Instagram, I'm having a little trouble getting into those. I do, like I said, do apologize, but I will try to respond as quick as possible. Email is the quickest way to get me, or through my personal Facebook Messenger that's on this phone. The other's on my laptop, and I'm having trouble getting into some of that. I do apologize. Hopefully, the next live stream I do, I'll be able to be there. And if anybody has any questions or any topics for discussion, more than willing to discuss them. I'm still waiting. I'm honestly still waiting with the Jay-Z Diddy situation. I want something to happen. I don't understand how people don't get that when you're supposed to have anonymity, when your name is supposed to be Jane Doe, and even the attorneys on the opposing side are not supposed, the only people that are supposed to know are the state or the federal government that you're the witness for, that, or your attorney, if it's a civil case. And the fact, even after the settlement, or even after the suit was dropped, the fact that during the release transcripts and conversation, Jane Doe asked the two PIs, the man and woman, how did you find me? How did you know who I am? And when you listen to it in its entirety and realize that when she gets the full understanding that they're not there from the court system, they're not there to do nothing with her attorney, and the fact that he's being sued and he sent somebody, to get a statement from her, that they're actually representing Jay-Z's encampment, either indirect, even if it's indirectly, in my personal opinion, there's intimidation and fear. Is that not witness intimidation? I mean, is that not a deterrent to any future person that would testify? Or let's say that she wasn't telling the truth. Let's just say that for craps and giggles. Her name was never made public. The suit was settled through whatever means. Her understanding, based on what I heard in my personal opinion, was that she still had anonymity, that Jay-Z and his camp were not supposed to know her identity. And if, as they claim, they don't know this person, if I don't know you and you sue me as Jane Doe, and the whole thing that you're telling, that we went out to Kalamazoo, Michigan together and we kicked in doors and I, shot you with a gun or whatever. And I'm saying, I ain't never even been to Kalamazoo, Michigan. They're crazy. I don't know them. How am I going to figure out who they are? How am I going to figure out who they are? To be able to get medical records, to send private investigators to their house. They're random. I don't know them. They're someone that has, as it was painted, as my understanding from that lawsuit, it was painted that there's someone that has a record of mental health issues. So if that's true, you're implying that that individual doesn't know you. You have no idea about it, right? So how would you identify somebody you have no clue and you've never met, never heard of? And maybe I'm missing something, and if I am, please tell me. Please point it out. That, simply, that's all I'm asking. Okay, guys, I'm going to edit and put together a couple short form videos with some picture and news edits. I just kind of wanted to I had some people reach out to me, want to know that I was okay. I don't know what happened with the video that I was trying to do outside the mall. The phone locked up, powered off, and I didn't have a charger with me, but it wasn't dead. It was just odd. And it's one of the ones that the battery doesn't come out, so I was kind of stuck with that. Again, please watch videos, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, share, and, if you can help support it, would be greatly appreciated at this time. I'm trying to see what's said. The Rolling 60s RICO case with Eugene Big U Henley, it's involving the Crips. YSL was a Bloods-oriented RICO. This is a Crips-oriented RICO. And I firmly believe we're about to see one in Memphis, specifically North Memphis, and probably Louisiana. I'll do a prediction for you guys. Within the next 9.5 months, we'll see them out of both those states, involving music ties. All of these music industry. Isn't it strange? Leave it a little seed of something, question for you out there real quick before I say goodbye. Don't y'all find it strange that all this stuff's going on with music right now? We had YSL that, was involved, Young Thug and that part of the record label, which also comes back to Lucian Grange and UMG Music, by the way, as does Bad Boy and P. Diddy. And also, thank you, Shoe Carnival. We can't afford to buy nothing from Shoe Carnival. I can't. Unless 13 cents on my card will do it. Just so everybody wonders, by the way, every bit of money that I got together, I used to buy food for the past week. I paid for a U-Haul for 2 days. I still owe them $34 and some change. And I rented a storage unit until May the 9th because of the deal they worked. It honestly ended up being about $9 cheaper than, and I don't understand. It's proration, and if basically if I got 2 months instead of one was cheaper than just 1 month. I guess because they figure you're going to do a long-term deal. And my dog was found a good home. But I did have to give her away. So, the next 30 days are going to be really difficult. That's her dog, Bobo Larkin. He just went down the stairs. I'd turn the camera around and show him to you guys. It's hard. Especially after giving yours up. You know, it's hard on that part. Sorry, y'all. But anyway, I'm trying to have the best attitude throughout this situation and survive. It's kind of scary right now. And I did get a copy of my birth certificate. I have that. I have my ID card that expires on April the 11th. And if I don't get a job before then, I'm not going to have a way to get another card. So, but anyway, pray that everything gets settled before then. Bye-bye. We're in an apartment complex, y'all. I'm not going to stall this either. Anyway, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe. Watch other videos. If Cash App, little heart with the $, PayPal, comments, anything, other social media outlets, anything was greatly appreciated in support of my channel. And I'm working on a couple short videos to upload throughout the day today. And hopefully I'll be able to do a live tomorrow. It's going to be a pushy day, so it definitely, tomorrow's not going to be possible. It'll be Wednesday or later this evening if I can. I'm having to work around someone else's schedule that does work from home. I have to be really quiet when she's working. And a lot of people don't understand that I can't have music or TV loud in the background because it picks up copyright issues. So I'm kind of working around that. It's the first time I've had a loan since Thursday. I've got a piece of bologna, 3 pieces of bread, and half a pack of Ritz crackers and a thing of peanut butter, and 1 can of beef stew, though. So I'm going to figure it out. Peace, love, and light, and I will talk to you guys sometime Wednesday. Thank you.